Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy X going at y'all with a brand new video. And in this video, we're talking about the best ways you guys can go about making MT with the market crash that is happening with the Flash Super Packs. Now, I went through a little bit. I was checking some of the prices, and these cards are actually tanking in price. Sorry that my chair is squeaking a bunch. Really, I apologize. But I went through and I checked out, and the one card that doesn't seem to be moving too much in price is LeBron James, just to be expected. Like, I kind of expected him to not drop in price too much, but I thought he'd go down a little bit, maybe to like 200k, but looks like he's not. J.R. Smith is just hovering barely above a buyout, which a little tough, but it's okay. And then Ben Simmons has tanked it down to about 90k, which is a little tough for him. But I mean, I get it. It's not a very good card. He's just tall. Like, I understand. But, looking back at all of these older ones and the Flash 2, just looking at the prices and stuff like that, I wanted to see and let you guys know how you guys can, make MT on the auction house with these new packs coming out. So, on the auction house, obviously, the one filter that I tell you guys to do all of the time is Galaxy Opal minimum buyout 500, and you just, boom, keep doing it, This is all I do. Just keep going up over and over again on this. I've had some people say that they do the maximum bid and just go up. This is just what I do. I really don't sit and do it too much. But, hey, if you want to do it, you can go ahead and do other things. Like, I think some people said that they have their maximum bid all the way at 100k, and then they just, drop this down. But this is why I don't do it, so I don't understand how they're doing it. But I just do the minimum buyout up 500 every single time, and eventually some Galaxy Opal snipes are going to be popping up that are going to be crazy, because if you guys didn't look at the packs, there's actually Michael Jordan and Vince Carter, in the packs. So you can get both of these guys. I haven't looked at their prices, how they're taking. We can do that right now. Just take a quick look, see how they're doing. They came out in the All-Star Flash. So Vince Carter is, he's going down. I mean, I don't really care. It's not a really great card, but he's going down a little bit. And Michael Jordan is still holding pretty steady, so it's not too bad, if I'm being honest. But yeah, the next thing that I would recommend doing is going to color pink diamond theme to go all the way to glitched, and boom, same thing as the Galaxy Opal. We're just looking, for LeBron James. That glitch of LeBron is going to be glitchy if you guys can, get it. He's amazing. He gives you a bunch of profit. You saw he's the one card that actually in these still holds a little bit of value, and has been sitting pretty consistent at his price. Ooh, I think I just did the wrong thing there. And that's because he's a 6'8" point guard that actually is good, can shoot, can do everything really well, unlike the Ben Simmons card. Like, Simmons is tall, but he just can't shoot well, and that kind of hurts him with the PG, at least for me. But still, you're going to want to find these LeBron Jameses, because if you can get any of them, even for 100k, you throw those up. That is so much profit, and it's going to be really nice. Now, the next thing that I recommend doing is I like to segregate a little bit. Diamond, theme, flash, and then do a minimum buyout 500, maximum bid, throw that all the way up. Maximum buyout, we're going to throw that up until I have been sitting around, 30-ish K with this, just because I think that's what Lamar Odom is going for. Now he's going just a little bit under 30k. There we go, 25k is looking like. One I actually saw for 28k earlier that has a diamond 3-point shield, and I missed scooping him up and throwing him up for a little bit more. But, basically you're just going to want to sit here and look at what the lowest one's going for. Do my 10% trick, which is taking away 2,570 from this one. I would go down to maybe like 23k, and then just do this. So why I'm having you guys do this specific filter is because we're also looking for Michael Jordan. If we get either of these cards, Jordan is still holding a little bit more value than this Lamar Odom is. But if you are, to by happenstance get any of these for sub 20k, you can pick any of them up and throw them up, for some good profit. And again, like I tell you guys every single time when I do these videos, you're going to want to make sure that every time before you start sniping, you check the price that they're going for. Don't use my filter verbatim, because sometimes, maybe you watch this a day later and the prices have gone up a little bit or down a little bit more, and you pick everything up that was under my filter when I first showed it, and now everything is super cheap and you're not really making MT at all, and you actually lost it just because of that 10% tax. So make sure you always go and check it out. It really can help you out, honestly. Next, another one that I recommend doing is, I don't even know why I messed with that, but diamond, and then theme, go to flash 2. That'll have you get the Josh Smith and Danny Granger. But these guys, they do not go for a lot of MT. These guys really do not have too much value in the auction house. So minimum buyout 500, maximum bid 100k. And this one, I'm probably too much with that 15k. There we go, 12,500. I probably could have snagged that Josh Smith, but I didn't look at what his prices were going. Okay, good. See, that's why I didn't pick him up. So the lowest is looking like 12 to 13k. Danny Granger goes for a little bit more. I think there's Andre Karolinko who's also in there who goes for a little bit more as well. So I'm gonna move mine down to maybe 10,500, and I'm just gonna look for cards around this mark, because obviously we can get some Josh Smith that we can flip because he's looking pretty common, and then we also have the chance of getting the diamond Danny Granger, also getting the Andre Karolinko. I'm pretty sure Karolinko was from flashbacks too, if I'm not mistaken. And you can just really sit here and search through. Now again, you can also do this with the pink diamond if you wanted to go up to pink diamond in flashback 1 or flashback 2. You definitely can do that, but it's all up to you, and make sure you check the prices. Jermaine O'Neal is looking like the cheap one that you're probably going to be getting a lot for flash 2, and the cheap one for diamond on pink diamond on flash 1, because there's only one, is Chris Bosch, who actually has gone below 100k. So if you guys want to go and try to catch some people that were slacking and throw him up for super cheap, or forget that they had a diamond contract or diamond shoe on these, that's also something you can do. Some people will see that the prices are tanking and they'll just throw theirs up, forgetting that they have a diamond contract or diamond shoe that increases the value, and then boom, you're good. So just make sure you try to catch people slipping on that. The next one that I recommend doing is pink diamond all-star flash. We're going to check the prices of what everything's going for, but they're definitely not up here. Last time I saw, Nash was maybe around like 20-30k. So we're going to go and look at what he's going for on there. I'm pretty sure Nash was the only one that dropped that at the pink diamond tier on the all-star flashbacks, which doesn't bother me any, but it looks like he's going for maybe, what, around 21k, or did I read that correctly? Oh no, around like 19k. We'll check around there and see what he's going for. It's a little low, but I just want to find the absolute minimum that he's going for. So just check it out, about 18k. So 18k is what he's going for. I'm going to look at around 16,500, 16k-ish for Steve Nash, and we're just going to keep sitting here and searching through. It actually did get a 16k on that I could have pulled the trigger on and snagged. He's still there, which is making me a little nervous about it. But hey, somebody took it. That's some slight profit. Sometimes I don't jump on ones like that just because it's a little bit of profit, and I like to let some other people get them, because I prefer to go for the big galaxy opal snipes, to go for the higher end pink diamond ones like the glitch LeBron. I prefer to look for those kind of snipes, because sometimes I keep the cards, and then other times, you know, extra 500 MT to me, when I'm at 1.9, almost 2 mil, it really doesn't affect me. But for somebody else who only has, 1k MT, that snipe that they got that's going to give them 500 MT profit is probably going to be pretty nice. Again, look, actually, the Nash one is looking like the most consistent one. We're getting a lot of ones that are popping up for about 16k. Each one of those is probably 200 profit. We're going to see if they keep popping up. Next, we're going to go with the Diamond Flashback, and these ones, Diamond All-Star Flash, sorry, just for Chauncey Billups, was going for about 5 to 6k. And this is one where a lot of the lower end budget players should probably look. So I'm going to say I'm probably going to look at around 4.5k for our Chauncey Billups, and any card that is anywhere below this price for Chauncey Billups, I'm basically going to pull the trigger on, because any of these cards I should be able to go. And Chauncey Billups, by the way, if you guys are a budget player and you end up getting one for super cheap, I'd pick him up and keep him, because this card is a beast, man. At Diamond, this Chauncey Billups is one of the best at Diamond PGs you can get in the game. He seriously is super nice. So if you guys really are in need of a PG, I'd sit on this filter a little bit and try to pick up a nice little Chauncey Billups, because he, little key, is going to be amazing. Looking like this one isn't as lucrative apparently as the Pink Diamond Steve Nash one, so check that one out for sure. But the last filter that I want to show you guys is Silver Theme, 20 NBA Series 2, minimum buyout 500, maximum bid 100k, and minimum buyout usually around 900 to 1,000. And the reason we do this is just because these Series 2 are also in these flashbacks, so you're basically just going to pick up a few of the silvers for super cheap. Some of them go for a lot, some of them go for a little. It's really all, you know, luck of the draw. Sometimes you get some and you break even. Sometimes you get some, make 200 MT. Sometimes you get some and make 4K MT. And usually when people are pulling packs, it's one of the most consistent filters that you guys can get. I'm not sure if these ones are deluxe. Yeah, with a chance at any of the flashbacks, you don't see a guaranteed one. But check any of these filters out and see how it's working for you. Again, you could go check out Jermaine O'Neal, even pick up his amethyst, try to do some of those, the amethyst and ruby ones that go for a little bit. Zion actually has the most out of the rubies for value-wise, so you can check some of those out if you want to. Even pick up the Jermaine O'Neal and Evo if you wanted to as well. Like the video if this did help you guys out down below. And subscribe if you guys are new on that road to 4.5K. Comment down anything else that you guys are doing to make MT on this market crash to help other people out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video.
And I got this soda.